Hey guys, Cooper Codes here, and today I'm going to be working on my to-do list. So yeah, just getting right into it. I'm gonna be making an object. I kind of look back, I'm not really sure why I used objects. And you're seeing me write down the days here. I'm actually gonna add that functionality later. And spoiler alert, I thought I had this done 100%, but I was wrong. So yeah, I need to look into how to do the unique IDs for the arrays, making unique indexes for the arrays, because one issue I was having that I didn't even notice I was having, honestly I would look back on it, is that when I press the X button, you'll see me make this stuff here, but when I press the X button on a certain list item, the list item on the very bottom of the list would get deleted and not the list item you clicked. So that's a pretty big issue, and I was doing lots of stuff here in attempting, and then I didn't really know any of this HTML stuff, so I really had to look up everything. So yep, I just go through the code here. Really not much to say. It's a pretty simple thing. It took me a long time though, because I just had to try a bunch of different things out. I didn't really know what was happening. It was more of a studying thing. You see me go on Stack Overflow a lot here, and a bunch of different websites. I added an object index to my to-do list object, which I just change whenever you either remove or add an object. So pretty simple stuff there. I'm actually recording this video late. It's 7:30, so this is the first time I've been close to missing a video. Because I just slept in, and I did the coding early. You'll see it's actually the earliest I've done the coding. It's like 5 or 6 or something. Yeah. But I'd take a break to go have dinner with my family, so that's that. So yeah, I was looking at removing elements. This stuff really wasn't working for me. It was kind of frustrating, to be honest, because I wasn't really getting lots of code done. I was just getting these same errors over and over again. So I just attempted to look up different things, just try different things. And I feel pretty stupid looking back at this. I would look up a Java string thing where you use a $sign and then you have some little brackets inside of the $sign, or after the $sign, and it did not work at all. And I did not realize this until way later. Way later. So yeah, that wasn't so fun. Yeah, that was kind of frustrating. Okay, so here I go, get dinner with my family. So I left. I could edit this part out, but honestly I'm just doing this really fast because it's kind of late today. Yeah, so the to-do list, it doesn't work. Everything works. I even had some cool functionality, you can only have a certain amount of things in your array, to-do list array. But it does not work when you look at the indexing, and so I need to fix that. I'm gonna think of different ways to think that, because I don't know how you get from the button. Is it the parent item of the button? I don't know. So I just have to keep on trying different stuff and see what works. I'm probably gonna make a Stack Overflow post, because this isn't super complicated. It's pretty I wouldn't say mundane, but I could figure it out. Stack. Or I might even just look at other examples of making to-do lists in JavaScript, because then they have the exact same issues I'm having, and honestly I'm lost. if the solution I had didn't work, which it didn't, I'm lost here, because yeah, I kind of realized my issue is I was doing the .get element by ID and then using item 1, for example, if you look at line 39 right now. So that wasn't so good. So it's probably only about an hour of programming because all these breaks in the middle. Yeah, but I didn't know how to get like the object. Yeah, maybe I have to use this. I think that could work. I just had to try a bunch of different things out and I'll get to you guys. And it works. Okay, here's just me making sure that the lists were actually being created in the list div, not like somewhere else. So, we're just making sure. That's why I made the background red, if you're wondering. Okay, yeah, I'm just doing this. So, as you see, I make a little text box over activity name. Now you can make like your own activities, so that's some cool functionality I added there. Everything pretty much works for what you would want, unless you want like add like a time and some other stuff. But you can always just add make the thing that I was thinking about getting into, but I haven't gotten into yet, is constructors. They cover that in chapter 9, and I'm in chapter 6, so I'm thinking of just skipping ahead, or I probably won't skip ahead. I'm gonna be patient because there is some valuable information in chapters like 7 and 8, but I was thinking of having like an activity object be its like own thing, and then so the list would be full of activity objects was what I wanted to do with object-oriented programming, but I kind of realized I do not know how to do the constructors yet, so I'm still like ahead of what I'm trying to do here. Okay, so yeah, you'll see I'm trying to like do a bunch of different stuff. Yep, pretty crazy. And not really much to say, just coding. Cooper codes. And also I added the functionality that if you press enter when you're in the text box, you don't have to like click on the button. That's not like there by default, so I had to add that. Here is me just sending the code because I thought it was correct. Then I had a friend use it and he was like, this is wrong, and I was like, you're right. Alright guys, if you enjoyed that video, I know my coding was messed up, but there's still some valuable JavaScript stuff there that was good code. And so if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys on day 10 tomorrow. See ya.